Alright guys, welcome back here. So in this video here, let's go ahead and make a new file here, and let's call this, let's call it pip.py. I don't think we should run into any issues there, okay? So what is Pip? Pip is the package installer for Python here. Now I brought up the web page here. Pip is basically like if you think of the App Store or the App Store, the Google Play Store. If you want a mobile device here and you wanted to add some functionality to your phone, if you want to download an app, that's where you would go to download stuff. Of course, you could use other sources, but it makes everything kind of easy where it's all kind of organized and you can download stuff very easily. If you're talking about Python here, Pip is going to be the way that you do that there. And you don't get a graphical interface like the Apple Store or the App Store or the Google Play Store here. Instead, it's all done from the terminal. Now, if you want to check to see if you have Pip installed here, you can type in pip -- version. All right, and you can see it comes back with pip 21.3.1 here. Do know that pip comes installed by default with Python for Python 3.4 or later. Okay, so if you're using an earlier version, you have to go ahead and download pip. Otherwise, it should be installed by default. Okay. So you can see there's a bunch of different kind of packages that people have already done the hard work for you that you can download and use in your Python projects. All right, and if I go to let's go to browse. Where'd it go? Browse packages here. You can search for stuff here. You can find out more information about these packages here. If we just go to, I don't know, intended audience here, maybe we're looking for something for, I don't know, science and research here. We can see that there's one for automating the boring bits of mechanical data analysis. There's high performance terrain analysis here. Some of the stuff is even beyond me. And you can just see that there's a bunch of different packages here. If I get rid of that, why don't we look up, I don't know. Let's see, what's another good one here? Let's look up email. Simple, reusable app for Django Shop sends new email notifications for certain events here. So Django Shop here, that might be like an online website that sells stuff. And where's another one here? Spam classification system here. So there's kind of built-in packages that allows you to filter out spam and stuff like that there. Why don't we look up one more here? Let's get rid of that here. Why don't we look up, I don't know, intended audience here. Let's look up one for developers here. There is log parser, image manipulation here. So lots of cool packages you can download here and you can play with. And again, that's one of the powers of Python. Since it's such a big community here, there's a lot of people working on different packages that you can just download, install, and then kind of run away with, Not run away, but like, sky's the limit with the stuff, So let's go ahead and install a package here. So back to our Visual Studio here, we're going to type in pip, we're going to type in install, and then we're going to say camel case, just like that there. Now, camel case is the package that allows you to manipulate text a little bit more easily here. And this way you don't already have to, you don't have to define the function yourself. You can just use the functions that are built in here, okay? I already have it installed here, so this way, that's the reason why mine might look a little bit different than yours. But let's go ahead into the top here. Let's say import. We're going to say camel case, just like that there. Let's say x equals camel case with a lowercase c here, dot camel case with 2 uppercase c's here. And we're going to input that as a method from there, okay? And then why don't we just make some basic text here? We'll say something like sentence, and we'll say something like, the quick brown fox jumped over all the lazy dogs. Cool. And then what we'll do here is we'll say print, and we're going to say x dot, and we're going to say hump, and we're going to pass in the sentence from above here, okay? Let's go ahead and save this here, and we're going to run this file. And now we're going to see that basically what happened was it capitalized every single word at the beginning of each letter from here. So rather than me trying to make a function that would separate this into an array and then remove the spaces and then capitalize the first character of each array and then apply the uppercase function, then bring it back into a string there, this kind of does it for me here. So I can reach out, I can download this package here, and I can apply it back in my project here. Now this is just an example of pip, and this is just barely scratching the surface. So pip is the means to get more out of Python, I guess you could say. The means to kind of really take Python and kind of, run as far as you can with it. All right, but pip is a package manager that you can download stuff to your machine here. And then other than that, guys, I think you guys are good to go. So great job in this video. You guys did fantastic, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Great work.